Alexa, dismiss. Okay. I do not have chat up at the moment, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. Get some things set up here. Let's see here. Gotta get chat going. So let's turn you off so your battery don't get wasted. I'm an idiot. I still gotta pull up chat. If I can find it. I am live, right? Everything's working? Should be. But I kind of lost myself there for a moment. Okay, yeah. Hello, chat. What's up? I can finally see comments and such. So, hello, Static. But shit, oh, man. Just not having, I'm having one of those moments where it's not about being lazy, I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing, you know? Stream is now started. I've got chat up finally. My controller and my headset are both low on battery, so I don't know how long they'll last, but we don't have much of Callisto Protocol to actually get through. We're on like the final mission or something like that, and while it's difficult, it's technically a lot shorter than some of the other stuff we've gone through. Let's just continue should work. I don't think I've played any other saves since we got off the other day. I could, except my charger is currently in use for the moment. I can't use it for the controller or the headset. Now, obviously, I will be able to switch the charger over when I really need to, but for the moment, I'm gonna let it be. Because even once I get that... Oh, well, you know, it says controller disconnected, that kind of message. But, even when it says low battery, we'll still have like at least 10-20 minutes of playtime before it dies, if not longer. And I must say, I highly doubt you could see it, because I don't know how the like video recording / streaming stuff works. Because I'm fairly certain what you're seeing is what you would see according to the screen that you're watching on, not the screen I'm watching on. But I remember telling you earlier this year that I tried switching TVs, but then I had to switch back. I am now on the TV that I tried switching to, which apparently does not have as much of a color problem as it did back then, which I've learned since it was, there's two ways to fix this TV because it has a blue tint to it. Well, partly because I was tired of having one TV sitting in front of the other TV, because that's kind of how it was set up ever since I had to switch back to the original TV I was using. But I was also tired of the 100 or so vertical lines I had to look through just to play the game. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm fine with the screen being a little blue if I can actually better see what's going on, what I'm doing. Plus, The TV before was like a 45, 50-inch TV. The one I'm not on now is like a 65, 70-inch TV. So I also see a lot more of the game. So I can better know when to dodge and shit. But what I was saying about fixing, there is still a bit of a blue tint to it. It's not as bad as it used to be. And I'm thinking that's precisely because I had the one TV sitting in front of it for so long. Like the residual heat off of one TV fixed the color on the other TV. But the TV with the lines apparently could also be fixed by taking a blow dryer to it and just heating up the screen or the backlights through the screen, something like that. Heat makes the TV work because there's some kind of issue that prevents the screen from working right or something, and if you heat it up, it tends to fix it. Whether it's horizontal lines, vertical lines, or black spots, stuff like that. I don't really get it. All I do understand is that the problem lies with the backlights. So, I can either take a blow dryer to the TV, hope that it fixes the color issue, or which I will try that at some point because I do have a blow dryer now, but what I'm probably gonna do if that doesn't work is that all I could find that said to fix it was to just buy new backlights for the TV to replace them. And the people I was looking up on that said that they were able to do it for like $50. I have $50 right now. I could easily fix this TV rather than pay who knows how many hundreds of dollars for a new one. Because even the cheapest TVs out there are like $108 some. If I can cut that price in half to fix a 65/70-inch TV, oh yeah, I'll absolutely do that. But like I said, I'm going to try the blow dryer trick first. See if heating up the screen fixes the issue. Because back when I first tried to look into why I was having some kind of blue tint on the screen, it was saying that that the colors, that I should set the colors on the TV to warm or something, which inclines that heat will fix the issue. I tried that, didn't work, so I thought it was just bogus. But after some more stuff that I watched the other day, I'm thinking, okay, well, I need to take a blow dryer to this, see if that actually works. I haven't done it yet, but I can see a million times better on this TV than I did the previous one. So as I was trying to say, I can handle the blue tint so long as I can actually see. I will say this, the blue tint does make the darker areas a lot darker. Like right now, I can't see that door. But I get the feeling that you might be able to. Unless the lighting in this game just works differently and you really can't see the door either. There, now I can see the door frame at least. Obviously, we'll be able to see anything with a flashlight. But, anywho, I just love this bigger TV for all kinds of reasons.
I'm opening the way ahead.
And I hope a blow dryer will just fix the issue permanently. Or at the very least, I only ever will have to use the blow dryer to fix it. And the only question then is, how often would I need to use a blow dryer to fix the TV? I don't know. But we'll find that out tomorrow. We'll do a stream, and then I'll pull the blow dryer out, and we'll see if it fixes the blue tint for me. Alright, see you when you get back. I just don't know if damn it, what was I saying? My thing is, the blue tint is only my problem. Because the way game streaming and Twitch and all that works, I'm fairly certain you guys at home don't actually see the blue tint that I see. CPU printer. I think that's the only loot we got from the boss area. Last time we streamed this, we had just gotten through a double-headed boss fight. There's another double-headed boss fight through there.
UGC printing for all your needs.
Got a good amount of ammo. I don't think I need... Okay, looking to see what I have purchased and what I haven't purchased does seem to be a little harder to do with the blue tint. But at least when I'm on something I've already purchased, the icon and the little thing doesn't glow up like the one I haven't purchased. Oh, and at the bottom it says whether or not I purchased it. That, I feel like an idiot. That's definitely a bonus. Okay. I know I've done all this. That might be good, but not right now. Honestly, I think the only thing we actually need to worry about is buying ammo. But I do want to increase the energy for my grip to max. I don't have enough for any of the others, but I am glad we at least upgraded the energy amount, the energy capacity to max. Recharge speed might be the only other thing I'd buy upgrade-wise, because I already have the assault rifle max, and I don't really care for upgrading the rest of these weapons. So, like, the grip and the baton are the only things that matter, but the baton doesn't really matter until I can get that.
Executing.
Let's just buy a bit of extra ammo. Because if I remember right, it takes just 2 stacks of full assault rifle ammo to actually kill the guy. So a lot of hand cannon ammo. Honestly, I think I should have switched TVs a lot sooner. Because I think this, blue tint adds to the experience for horror games. Okay, I remember. I go this way so you have the longer haul. Look at that, and beat. That assault rifle makes this fight so much easier. That is why the assault rifle is best gun.
Please make a selection.
Alright, so I've only got one stack of assault ammo left. So just a bit above one stack of ammo. Maybe even just one stack of ammo is enough to kill that guy. But, it just didn't feel like it because of other things. I can't remember. Okay. So, should I... Yes, I should sell the rest of the ammo. I want to make sure I have at least some good storage available so I don't think anything else there is necessary. Ah, yes. Now, okay, it's unlocked, so we can come back if we need to.
What was going on here?
I'm...
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here. To this place. This moment. But what choice will you make, Jacob? Will you remain as you are? Or will you choose to become something greater?
That is our cell. You know, this would have been a good opportunity to have some kind of doctor's log there. Now, if I remember correctly, we can get through this door without alerting that guy. And if we was on hardcore difficulty, I might very well have done just that. But this isn't hardcore difficulty. Okay. I think that was some bullshit. Wasted 6 ammo there. So let's just...
Observation log. Subject 324-980 exhibits an intriguing mix of characteristics, most notably an enhanced will to survive. Recommend extraction and induction into the program.
Okay, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Give me a minute. Oh, I took some damage, that's right. Which I was upset about. So I've already... Pretty sure there's nothing else to get. So let's go back a bit here.
Please make a selection.
We'll keep the hand cannon ammo. Because honestly, I don't want to waste my assault rifle ammo killing these guys. Not that it really matters, because I've got more than enough money to do it. Okay, so I think the issue here that I was having a bit of a crisis over earlier is that After I walk through here, I'm fairly certain this door locks and we can't go back. But I could be mistaken. Well, it says unlocked, but you never know. Oh, that's nice. More hand cannon ammo, I love it. Now, this next section is the section that's difficult as all shit, and is why I kept my stock of GRP battery packs. Because I feel like this is the area where we're gonna need them the most. Son of a bitch. And we're just gonna restart checkpoint. This shit is what I'm fucking talking about. That's nonsense. I just lost most of my health when most of this game I barely, if ever, actually got my health down that far. I know there were a couple times where my health got real bad, but damn. Welcome back, Static. I'm getting my ass handed to me, man. Credits. I do not want any of these people mutating. Dealing with these guys is a lot easier if you're able to get that shot off on the tentacles. Otherwise, it's so damn difficult to kill them. Okay, this way. Anything in here?
This place looks older than the rest of the prison.
Oh, that was not pretty. Fairly certain we just killed 3 enemies. Thank you, some extra health. Beautiful. This isn't gonna be so terrible now. Wait. I got sidetracked for a moment. I forgot where I was. Okay. Credits. I don't see any items in here. hand cannon ammo. Beautiful. I needed that. Can't get that. Through there. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. It's the same plan I told you last night before I finally tried to go to bed. After we finish this, I got another game I want to stream that I downloaded last night. It's not a game we're gonna be playing often, right? It was the weekend. I wanted to play something different before we go into it because I really want to go hard on Doom tomorrow. Like, I will slap myself silly if the first game we stream tomorrow is not Doom. I want to actually get stuff done. But I also wanted to just play a little something different. It's a storyline. I've gone through like I've streamed it twice. Well, 3 times if you include one time where I tried to start streaming it, but that ended up not working out. But I've streamed it successfully 2 other times. One was the sequel to the other, obviously. It should be Doom 2016 gameplay parts 1 and 2, and both of those videos should be on my YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. They should be like the correct videos. I don't think there's any video content missing from them. Trying to think. But yeah, there is a story to it. To answer your question. Oh, and part of why I wanted to play the game that I had downloaded the other night is because of my switch to the bigger TV with the blue tint. I wanted to see if that specific game would be playable or not with the bit of blue tint. Plus, it's been a while since I played a game of that type, and I was really wanting to just play something different.
Some bad stuff happened here.
So I can't loot that. Okay. We are going to be doing a little bit of backtracking at the moment. I've still got a bit of inventory space, so we'll come in here real quick. See if there's any loot in this room I can get. No loot here, so what's... And that is why I've been keeping GRP battery packs. So that when I run out, I've got enough for killing more. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so I think this is a bonus area, but I very well could be mistaken and this is where we're supposed to go. So yeah, that's where we're supposed to go. I did. It wasn't anything much, technically. I only had like 2 corn dogs this time. But, I just got back from the store. I don't want to do a big meal. I just want to do the streams that I planned, and then we will go to bed, stream again tomorrow. My hope is that I can stream Doom tomorrow when I wake up for like 2 or 3 hours, and then stop, and then go do IRL shit for a little while, and then do another stream, which will either be Doom or one of the other games we have installed, which might very well be Vampire. We might start Vampire tomorrow. I'm not too sure. I did grab that health injector, right? Yes. Okay, I did. So, like, I'll have a big meal tomorrow after we stream Doom in the morning. Did you know they made breakfast pizza rolls? I found that out today at the store, and I thought that was awesome. Comes in a box of like 40 bacon, egg, and cheese pizza rolls, or something like that.
UGC Printing. Have a united day.
Okay, so health injector, energy converter. So, oh, we can definitely sell the 1 shell. Sell the tactical pistol ammo, because the hand cannon's been doing us well. We'll sell anything beyond the 1 stack of riot gun ammo, but if we start stocking up more assault ammo or battery packs, then we'll be selling all the riot gun ammo. Maybe even the hand cannon ammo too. But see, right now we've got over 3,000 credits with a fully upgraded assault rifle. That is more than enough credits to be able to finish out this game with the assault rifle easy. I just don't want to waste the assault ammo because we're going to need at least 2 stacks for the boss. For the final boss, we might need well more than 2 stacks. I don't actually remember. I know the first phase of the boss fight can be done with the melee weapon, but it's the second phase of the boss fight that's the issue. Okay. This way is where we're supposed to go. I forgot where I had to go for a moment. Why is this icon up again? I've already done that. The things in this game that reset when you go back a certain distance is crazy. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we go down below and the health injector has reset. That technically shouldn't happen, but if it did, that would have been awesome. Because then we'd be infinite money. Okay. I don't see anything else, so down we go. Oh, it's one of those guys. Which makes me wonder. There's one there. I mean, technically none of them look like they've got an opponent ready. Oh, come on! I fucking shot the tentacles, dude. I even destroyed his head, and he still was able to mutate. Fucking hate these things. Fuse required. Came from that door. Oh, I was gonna say, why wasn't he getting me any items? Okay, there's a whatchamacallit, a camouflageable enemy. Coming up. Did you see that? Did you see the glitch just there? Everything seems to be glitching out.
Keep moving forward, Jacob. Danny's condition is worsening. You must go faster.
Just hang on. I'm coming.
Awesome health, beautiful. Okay, do not open that.
After 2 weeks in the program, Subject 324-980 exhibits remarkable physical enhancements, though his mental state is deteriorating rapidly. Flag the subject for Mahler. Maybe this will help get Cole off our backs.
Okay, let me check the battery. Okay. We're good. Okay, so there's the gate fuse we need, which means let's go this way first. Okay, so we can't go up. And there's no items. Nope, I was checking the battery of the item that I was using the charging cable. The thing I was using the charging cable for the controller and the headset for, I was checking the battery of that. Since we started the stream, it's gone up 30-some% in battery. But the thing that I'm charging with that is also the thing that lets me see chat. So that's why I have that charging. That's more important than the controller and headset at the moment. And I still don't have a low battery warning for the headset or the controller, so we're doing pretty good. That door scared me a little bit, I won't lie. Okay, I don't quite remember what's coming up.
Here. Just keep moving.
But we've got a new reforge station, so that's nice. No items there, that sucks. Pick up this health injector.
Unit online.
Sell said health injector, sell the extra riot gun ammo. I don't see any heads we need to worry about. Processing. Oh shit. Oh shit, I completely forgot about this next area. Okay. Okay. We basically hit a point where we can't go back once this boss fight gets started. Once we get into this area, we won't be able to come back. I don't even know. Let's do a manual save here. Right. Okay, so. Will we be locked out? No, okay, not yet. So I can at least do this chest here. Which is that. Yep. You know, I understand there's a little creature in there, but can't they at least add some loot to it as well? I mean, if we're getting attacked by a creature, we should at least get some loot out of it. Okay, so if I'm right, we won't be able to go past that little area down there without this getting knocked over and we being unable to come back. So I can't even like go loot the area real quick, come back, and then do the boss. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some extra time here. We're gonna keep these ammos that we have. We are going to buy 2 assault rifle ammos.
User assumes
Just 2.
liability for use of this print. Print finished. Please operate responsibly.
140 credits each gets us 20
Cycle complete.
assault rifle shots. But we're only gonna get the 2. So that gives us 30. That gives us 1 full clip of assault ammo. Another full clip of assault. So we have a chance to go through 2 full clips of assault ammo before we actually need to go into that stack of 60 assault ammo. We're good for the boss fight. However, our health is a little low at the moment. And if I remember right, while this is gonna take a good minute here because we're back. Oh, we can't backtrack. Fuck! I didn't know that. I didn't know we wouldn't be able to go back up. That's unfortunate. Okay. What I was getting ready to say, if we could have backtracked, was there was some health on the floor we could have gone and got to take our health up a bit. But apparently I wasn't paying attention, and that pretty much got us so we're going into this fight with a little low health. Not like low health, obviously. We're in actually really good health at the moment, but I thought I was going to be able to at least go back and max my health out with a drop we had to pass. Alright, boss fight it is. Let's do it. Now, I know how this boss fight works. The issue is that, unlike the previous 3 times we've faced this boss, this time, we're gonna be getting enemies spawning in during the boss fight. Which, technically, the second time you face this boss, enemies spawn then too, but our assault rifle is so OP that we actually killed the boss before any enemies spawned in during that fight. So, this one, however, is different, because the enemies spawn in with the boss. Now, the boss won't actually start yet. Once we start going down that hall, the boss will show up. So we do have a little bit of leniency here. Some hand cannon ammo. That's great. Needed that. Oh, switch to the assault rifle, please. We're gonna want to have that out as quickly as we can. Now, if I'm not mistaken, our path back is supposed to be blocked, but maybe that doesn't happen until the boss actually shows up. There. Huh. That's the loot I was looking for. Ooh, we got an extra 20 rounds of assault ammo. That's always useful. Oh, we will. We will. Alright. And he's dead. I guess I didn't have to worry too much. Granted, we did actually have to reload a good couple times. But we got him. That has to be the easiest time I've ever had in that boss fight. I mean, yes, we are on minimum security setting, but I've never killed him that quick before. I feel good. I feel good being able to kill him that fast. No, there should be at least... Okay, so that should be the exit. We got some extra assault ammo, some hand cannon ammo. So we've got just over 1 stack of ammo. That's nice. Equip the hand cannon. Take some credits. I mean, if we was playing this on hardcore difficulty, then of course this would be 1,000,000 times more difficult. I'm not seeing any other grabbable loot. And there's the block pass, so we can't go back now. Not that we need to. Alright. I don't think I've missed any loot, so let's head on through. Here we go. Loot. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on. Come on, come off with that, dude. I was so looking forward to getting some extra loot there. Subject 0.
Defensive systems powering down.
Get inside, now!
Oh, here we go. You know, I kind of wish there were more video games that took place inside of prisons. Because some things like this just feel awesome going through. It's like it's a certain aesthetic about it that is awesome. Not many games do prisons, and not many games do super futuristic prisons like this one.
Subject 324-980.
Harvest and read all implant bios. Awesome.
Can you hear me?
New milestone reached. You've increased your trophy level. Ooh, sweet. So my trophy level is now 380.
Me. Can you hear me? I can hear it in my head. Make it stop! Make it stop!
That's, you know, some of this stuff makes me think of Resident Evil, because I could totally see this little room we're looking into as a scene from Resident Evil. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, either in Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 6, there is a room sort of like this one, where a shit ton of liquors are at. But I can't remember if it's Resi 4 or 6. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it a little more, it might be 6. Unless I'm wrong and it was Resident Evil 5, which could also be a possibility. I don't know, it's been too long since I've played 5 and 6 to really remember. I know it definitely has to be one of them though, where there's just an entire area with full of liquors.
At the heart of the prison.
I know it's not Resi 2 remake or anything like that.
What were they doing here?
It was one of the original Resident Evil games. Can I destroy this thing? Oh.
Experimenting on the prisoners. It figures. How long were they doing this? Was the UJC behind this too?
Anything over here? Nope. These prisoners are technically still alive. Okay, well that one is. That one just looks like he needs to be killed, put out of his misery. That one's probably insane. I'm confused. I could swear there's some kind of loot or something we should be able to get here, and I'm not seeing it.
Hey! What are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
It's only an inhibitor to slow the rate of infection.
You said you could cure her.
I can, with your help. Do you have to trust me? We're wasting time, and she doesn't have much.
All right, fine. Do whatever you need to do.
Soon everything will become clear.
Why don't you start by telling me about this?
You saw the recordings, you know what happened on Europa?
I have no idea what happened on Europa. I wasn't there when the attack happened.
No, but she was. Are you sure you really want to?
Yes!
As you wish.
And now we get our wife's memories.
Give you what you wanted.
I am gonna get up and get a drink real quick while this plays.
With hers now.
So give me a second.
Once the sync is complete. The data won't transfer immediately.
Oh,
Her
my
memories
cane
will
fell
fill in the
over.
gaps, give you the answers you seek.
Okay. Just tell me how we can cure her.
You can use this to synthesize an antidote, but you'll need to extract a sample from the warden's elk.
This is what?
The goal of this madness is ridiculous protocol. During the original outbreak, it colonist known as Subject Zero demonstrated a unique ability to synthesize the biophage, to control it.
Yeah, I heard in the recording something about bigger, stronger.
The next phase of human evolution. Unfortunately, he was killed during the Arca's sterilization. Now, the Warden seeks to replicate the conditions of the original outbreak, hoping to recreate Subject Zero as Subject Alpha.
By releasing the virus into the prison?
As he would say, evolution doesn't happen in the lab, it happens in the wild.
Yeah, how can he do this? There's no way he can cover this up.
He's not acting alone. He's part of a group. Dating back centuries, they seek to control the progress of human... She's waking.
I'm back.
Be careful, Jacob. Once synthesized, the antidote will contain the only pure essence from his alpha. He'll want it more than anything. It's the key to all he seeks.
What about you?
I played my part in all of this as well. There's no escape for me. Black Iron is where I belong.
It's you. What happened? Where am I?
It doesn't matter. We got what we need. Now let's go finish this. Come on.
Alright, I just want to say, at one point you asked me why this whole thing was going down. That was she just explained it a little bit, and we're gonna find out entirely what's going on once we get to the final boss. Because the dude himself will be there as a hologram, but he'll explain everything that, like he basic classic villain style, he explains his ideas.
How are you feeling?
Like something's inside my head, trying to take over.
Hey, just hold on. We'll be there soon.
She does not look that great. Loot. There should be some loot somewhere. Oh yeah, there's loot. I see it. But first, will you say anything about this? No. Energy converter. Is that it? That looks to be it. Yep.
Did you see that?
See what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Elevators ahead. Should get us up to the tower.
Okay, after the elevator ends, we will leave her behind to be able to go to the final boss fight. If I'm not mistaken, anyways.
So, what happened back there? Last thing I remember is those robots jumping us.
Mother's helping us get the cure.
And you trust her?
Don't got a choice.
Yeah. Same here.
Alright. So, also, I love how these doors are about to open. if I'm ever a multi-millionaire type person who can afford futuristic architecture and shit, I want these doors to be the doors of my home. Because that is badass. I love how that opened.
What is all this?
This is definitely not the UJC.
Then who is it?
I swear that is Easter egg about Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever that is. Because I swear that's the exact same rock in a container that's from that. But I could be mistaken and it could just be a coincidence. But, you know. There we go.
Tonight, while the prison sleeps, I will take matters into my own hands. I will release Mahler's experiments into the wild. No more talk. The time has come for action, and I know that I am right. Computer, initiate the Callisto Protocol.
There we go. There's the game name being thrown around. I wonder, can we destroy this? No, we cannot. I'm not seeing any other loot, so it's just the one audio recording, it looks like. Alright, this is the hall where we lose her.
Data transfer complete.
What the hell?
We are now reliving her memories.
Danny, where are you?
And now you're inside Danny's memories, seeing the truth of Europa. A diluted test sample released from one of our labs. A tragedy that inspired everything Cole is doing here at Black Iron.
I like how she said it's a tragedy. So at least she's not evil, you know? So if I remember right, she walked through here, got attacked by that guy. There was that girl, and then the item. Fuck.
Let me go! Look at it! Look at it! What are you talking about? You'll see!
Jacob, what do you got there?
What we got here is none of our business. Come on. We have a job to do.
This was our fault.
Lily! No, 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 no. No!
Her little sister? Or daughter. I don't know which.
I tried to protect you. You didn't deserve that.
Europa wasn't a terrorist attack. They doctored the footage to cover up what they were planning to test at Black Iron. And the cargo that we transported played a part in both. I could have stopped this. But I didn't.
You made the wrong choice. Now how are you gonna make it right?
Jake, what's wrong with you?
Hey, come on. Come on.
I can't.
Yes, you can. We're almost there.
No, I can feel it. Hear it in my head.
Okay. You stay here. I'm gonna come back when I get the cure.
I can take care of myself.
Okay.
Make him pay for what he's done.
She ain't doing too hot. Okay, so there should be a reforge station coming up. Yep, there it is. Right as I was saying it. Okay.
UJC Printing at your service.
Got over 5,000. Let's sell the right gun and the hand cannon ammo. I think we're gonna do, let's do another manual save. Right. Look for items we can sell, pick up, buy. Okay, so this will be the boss fight arena. That'll start basically when we do this door. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop all our current items right there. And we're gonna go pick up everything we can in this area. Ooh, we got some health. That's nice. Some health that will be there. That's good to know. Cannon ammo. Everything is fully reloaded. We don't gotta worry about that. Okay. Gun ammo, more health, so that's 2 things of health we've passed at this point. 3 things of health, 4 things of health, Riot gun ammo. Tactical pistol ammo. More health. And cannon ammo. Riot gun ammo. Health. Assault ammo. Okay. So that should be everything we can sell before the boss fight. Which is basically just a lot of ammo. We'll be keeping the GRP battery pack. We'll be selling the hand cannon and tactical pistol ammo. I think it's safe to say we can go ahead and keep the riot gun ammo. Okay, I just got the low battery message for my headset. My headset's officially low battery. So we'll keep the riot gun, sell the other types of ammo except for the assault. Pick up what we got in there, what we left on the floor. And we should be good to finish the game. Now, there might be loot in the actual arena in there. So I might try and get
printing for all your needs.
Tactical pistol, sell that. Sell the tactical pistol. Sell the hand cannon. I'm only gonna keep that riot gun ammo just in case. Now, we've got nearly 6,000. That's more than enough for more ammo if we need it. Or making some upgrades. I do and I don't want to get that recharge speed. So let's go pick up the items I dropped. Check what our inventory looks like. Okay, so nearly 2 full stacks of assault ammo. We are gonna buy enough assault ammo for 1 more stack. And then we'll go into the boss fight.
The choice is yours.
No, we'll buy the max recharge speed as well.
Have a united day.
So all that's left is the final upgrade.
In progress.
Let's get this
Cycle
stack
complete.
of ammo.
Please operate responsibly. Print finished. Execute.
Alright.
Have a united day.
Now, strangely enough, that gives us 2,800. So we could do the velocity upgrade, max out the GRP. I think we'll save again.
Unit online.
I really hope saving the game allows us to keep the upgrades we've done. I'm quite certain 3 stacks of ammo is more than enough for the boss fight, but we could be mistaken. So let's just finish upgrading the GRP.
Cycle complete.
Alright. Hand cannon ammo is the only ammo I can afford. Unless I sell something. But that's fine. Alright, here we go. Whew. Sorry for the yawn. I'm not tired, I'm just talking too much. Okay. Oh, also my headset battery is low, but we should still be able to use it, so let's see if we can beat this boss fight before my headset battery dies.
The greater risk is in failing to act, especially when the commonality is finally within our grasp. And right on time. He approaches. The survivor. The survivor. Vir Solitarius.
Where's the Alpha? Just give me the goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you. You and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be. You've proven that you'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival. The survivor.
And what about you, huh? Watching people die for fun? Is that your protocol?
No. You are mistaken, Mr. Lee. Protocol isn't about death. It's about life. Our future lies out there. Our destiny. But we were not built for life in space. This fragile shell holds us back. We have to evolve if we are to survive. And now, you'll all see why. Proof that my methods are worth the risk. A final contest to determine the true survivor. Humanity. Or my hour.
Well, 5-2. You're really a thank you. At first I thought this was a curse, but then I realized it is a gift. Someone has opened my eyes, shown me my pelvis.
He looks like a dollar store version of Mr. X. Alright. Yeah. Fuck off. I'm looking for items. I'm not seeing any items here. Alright. No items to pick up. So we are good to go ahead and kill this guy. Okay.
I want to save you now. No tricks. No escape this time. I've beaten you. I've beaten everyone. I told you. What's happening to me?
Final phase! Now this is the phase I wanted all the extra ammo for.
Oh my god!
There's always a price.
Okay. We gotta run. No! I was running! What the fuck just happened? My health shouldn't have been that fucking low. We might need more ammo than... Oh, we killed him! We got him! Shit! I couldn't even count how much ammo it took to kill him. That's the only thing I really hate.
Hold on, Danny.
You think you've beaten us? Ferris was weak, an imperfect vessel. But in that sample is the key to unlocking a centuries-old dream. That's not failure, Mr. Lee. It's progress. And it belongs to me.
No, I don't think so.
Please. This is no time for false heroics. Leave the sample and walk away. There's an escape pod up there. To take you back to the life you once had. We can both have everything we want. So tell me, Mr. Lee, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want my sister back, fucker!
Okay, it was her sister, not daughter.
A valiant effort. But surely you know by now, I never lose.
No. This time you do.
All this to save one life. Don't think you've stopped us. The data gathered here will carry the protocol to the next phase. As for you...
Self-destruct sequence initiating.
Goodbye, Miss Nakamura. And Mr. Lee. I do hope you've enjoyed your stay at Black Iron.
I'm quite certain that if they do make a sequel for this game, she is gonna be like some kind of super human version of the biophage shit. Like Alex Mercer from Prototype. Or the main character from the second Prototype game.
Almost there! I see the pods!
Yeah.
There's just one.
You don't know what you're doing!
I didn't. But I do now. I can't keep running from what I've done.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. For everything. I do belong here.
Don't do this. Jacob!
I definitely think she developed some feelings for Jacob. She had to have to be sorry about that guy.
That transfer worked both ways. He learned more about me, and I learned more about him. In the chaos of the moment, I didn't realize he had also given me the evidence I was looking for all along. And sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth. Was he trying to make up for the pain he caused? Or just chasing some kind of redemption? Either way, I hope he found some peace.
There's so many different ways they could make a sequel to this game. I wish they would.
Jacob,
I would love it.
there might be a way out after all.
Reactor core temporary safeties activated.
But I'm going to need your help.
And that starts Final Transmission, which I do not have access to, or we might actually play that instead of switching games to what I wanted to play that I mentioned. I'm trying to connect the charger to my headset. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Oh, I love this game so much. And somebody just got on my door, so give me a sec. because she helps take care of that house. Instead of taking her in that house and doing hydrogen peroxide or whatever else to take care of what happened to her foot, she sent her to my place to look at it. But she didn't come with her. Which is bullshit, because I might not have been here. I might have been asleep or, you know, not here. I don't understand why she couldn't just take 5 minutes, take her own daughter inside the building she's at the moment, just to do some hydrogen peroxide, antibacterial ointment, and a band-aid. It's not that hard. Yeah, it was aggravating as all hell, because normally I wouldn't put up this kind of fuss. I've had to take care of my own sister when she's gotten in like fights and shit. I've had to do a bit of patching up back in the day, but my issue this time is that the girl, my niece, was messing with the antibacterial ointment after I applied it, when her own hands aren't that clean. You know what I mean? And I got onto her about that. You should not be doing that kind of thing, especially when it's your own older family member that's the one that's trying to take care of you. And you're gonna put your dirty hands on something that could end up infecting your wound, even if it is just like a nail or a scratch or something. But she had bled a little bit from stepping on that nail. She had bled a bit. So she could have gotten her own foot infected by trying to spread the antibacterial ointment around before I could put a band-aid on it. And I got onto her about it because that's fucking ridiculous. I've already said why it's ridiculous, but damn. That was a waste of antibacterial ointment. That was a waste of the item I used to clean her foot in the first place so I could put antibacterial ointment on there. I was lucky I didn't put the band-aid on yet, or that might have been a waste of a band-aid as well. Well, not so much, because the band-aid would have covered the wound. But, you know, until she had washed her hands, it wouldn't have been a good, healthy idea for her to mess with it. But anyways, after I finished talking her down about that, which it's not really talking her down, but it's more, what's the word? Scolding her for doing what she did. After I got done with that, I took what antibacterial ointment was there off. I re-washed her foot, reapplied the antibacterial ointment after she understood she should not be touching it, and then I was finally able to get the band-aid on. As far as I understand, she's fine, because what blood I did see wasn't actually on the foot. It was all in the sock. So, you know, it wasn't a deep cut or anything in that case. Otherwise, she would have still been bleeding after she took the sock off. Go off of memory of just where the blood stain on her sock was at for me to actually find the wound and put the antibacterial and stuff on. But she should be fine. It would have been better if I had had some hydrogen peroxide. That probably would have helped us find the wound faster and help clean it as well. But I don't have hydrogen peroxide at the moment. I haven't needed hydrogen peroxide in a while, so I haven't stocked up on it. Though after this, I am gonna get me some next time I go to the store. But, oh, and bigger Band-Aids. Like the kind that are like squares. Because that's more the Band-Aid she would have needed, but I didn't have any. Anywho, she should be fine. It is sorted. Fuck. Like, I have no problem taking care of my family when they need it, but that feels like a complete, like, you know, we had just beaten this game, I was feeling good, but now I feel like shit. Because I had to scold my own niece for interfering with me cleaning her wound and shit. I'm fucking aggravated. Alright, well, let's get off of that, get off of what just happened and try and get back around to things. I don't remember what I was trying to say anymore about the game after we beat it. So, you know, I think that's the main reason why I'm aggravated, other than her messing with the wound before it was fully taken care of. Trying to think. Yeah, it's just, like, I didn't get to see the part of the credits that I loved the most. I think that's where a lot of my aggravation was just coming from. And anybody who has nieces or nephews might understand a little better about where I'm coming from. With getting interrupted doing something that you really wanted to be a part of, only for it to mess up because someone else needed you. It's just, fuck, man. Alright, here I am. I was saying let's get away from that, and I go right back to it. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in and watched the stream. I appreciate it. We're not ending the stream just yet. Let's go ahead and skip. Welcome to New Game Plus. Play through the story again with all your weapons, upgrades, and Callisto credits. Collect them at the first Reforge. So basically we don't have access to any of our weapons or stuff until the first Reforge, which I think is a little bullshit. Just a little bullshit. Especially because I don't remember if we get the GRP before or after we hit the Reforge. I don't remember. But we've got New Game Plus now. Not that we'll be really playing it anytime soon, because I still want to switch to the other game I mentioned. You'll know what it is when I start the stream. which I think we're gonna do right quick. Just give me like 5 to 10 minutes, cause I wanna. Technically, I could restart the stream in less than a minute, but there's a couple things I want to check on real quick, and then we will start the stream and get going on our next game. I don't know if it's something any of you people tuning in now or after the stream has ended will enjoy, but I know it's something I enjoyed way back in 2012, 2014. Those were the times where those were the years where I mainly played this game. And the version we'll be playing is a lot newer than the ones I played before. It's not anything I'm really used to, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, just give me 5-10 minutes and I will restart the stream. Once again, thank you to anyone and everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate it. Static as always, thank you for dropping by. And I will see you guys in a short few minutes. Peace out. Oh, and good day, good night, depending on where you are in the world. Peace out.